right, class, settle down, settle down. Today's assignment, I need you to tell me which person you think would be more prepared for a battle. A samurai from Japan or a knight from Europe? What if we say a knight is more prepared? Oh, I know. You're going to write an argument explaining why and providing evidence. Yeah. We'll write down a samurai is more prepared for battle because it has better armor. Yeah, so I just write that down? No, you're gonna need a little bit more than that. Oh, I know. We need to cite a source. Okay, write down Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It's a good book. Wait, why? It's a source. Did you read it? Well, part of it. Okay, and what did you learn about samurai from it? Oh, I don't think there's anything like that in there. Then you're gonna need a different source. Oh, maybe we're going about this backwards. Should we be looking for sources first, or evidence, or citing our sources, or, oh, I don't know. It's not a strict back and forth. First, you start with your prompt. Who was more prepared for battle, a samurai or a knight? Then you start doing your research. You find out more about samurais and more about knights and what they did to prepare for battle. What was it that made them prepared for battle? Is it the argument first or the evidence first? Yeah, maybe you have an idea about it to start with before you begin your research, but really you're going to draw your conclusion from the evidence you find in the course of your research. When you do your research, start with the prompt for keywords that you're going to use for searching. For example, who would be more prepared for battle, a knight or a samurai? Keywords include battle, knight, and samurai. Well, if you take that a little bit further, you're going to look for things that have to do with battle, like weapons, like armor. You might look into a little bit more about samurai and where they're from, Japan, and knights, where they're from, Europe. What was the life of a knight like? What was the life of a samurai like? What other things can you look into as part of your investigation? This is the start to your research, and when you find some good information, you're going to, I know. I start citing my sources. No, not yet. You start with the prompt, you're looking for sources, but when you begin, everything could be a source. Some sources are better than others, some sources have more force to their source, but you want to find the things that are most powerful, most credible, and best for supporting your argument. What do you mean? Yeah. You start looking at sources, watching, listening, reading. That's research. You do want to make some notes as you go, writing down things that you found, looking for patterns, drawing conclusions from what you are starting to notice as you do your research. You will find some things that support one side of the argument and other things that support the other side of the argument. Your research is a lot of stuff. It's a lot of things to look at, but you don't need to look at all of it. You don't need to read all of it. Here's a good book about ancient China. If I was using this for research, I would look at part of the book, the part of the book that applies to what I'm learning about. I'm not going to read the entire book. I don't need to. I'm only doing research on warriors and Japan or Europe. Actually, this isn't going to help me on this assignment at all. I know. This source says that knights had chainmail, which was effective until more advanced weapons came along. So which side of the argument do you think that supports? Well, it says it's good, but it also says that advanced weapons could break it. Oh, this sounds complicated. A well-researched topic is never going to be simple. It's up to you to make it understandable to the reader. Make it simple so the reader understands what you're trying to tell them. Oh, I know. The chainmail was good, but they wore metal plates over it, which made it even better. That's great. You're clearly arguing the strengths of a knight. So we're done? Not quite. Oh, I know. We talked about their armor. What if we talk about their weapons? That's great. More progress. That's more of a clear picture of what is necessary for battle. So now we're done? Not quite. Whenever you think you're done, go back to the beginning. Now, what was the prompt that we started with? Who is more ready for battle, a samurai or a knight? Right, it's a comparison. When we compare, we need to talk about both things. You told me about the knights, now tell me about the samurai. Oh, I know. Samurai are very powerful. Now be careful. you've already started your argument in favor of the knights. If you tell me the samurai were powerful, as a reader, I might start to get confused. Tell me the strengths of the knight and the weaknesses of the samurai. If you tell me the strengths of the knight and the strengths of the samurai, I might think that you're arguing that they were equally prepared for battle. That wasn't the assignment. The assignment was to pick one and tell why it would be more prepared for battle. Your prompt was to choose one and persuade me with evidence which one was more prepared for battle. So if I tell the strengths of the knight and the weaknesses of the samurai, is that all right? Yeah, that sounds good. Then we've got this. You've got this. We've got this. Yeah.